Local, live. Now from Central Oregon's news leader, this is Beyond the Score with Dylan Anderman, presented by Central Tire.
Hello, Central Oregon, and welcome back to Beyond the Score. I'm your host, Dylan Anderman. Tonight we begin with an awesome partnership. Redmond Unified and Redmond Future Farmers of America teamed up to show sheep at the Deschutes County Fair.
It was so fun. We were showing sheep.
It's showtime, and the Redmond Unified athletes were ready as they showed sheep at the Deschutes County Fair.
My sheep is, should I name Sunny?
This is the first time Redmond Unified has done this event, and teachers Angela Capps and Amy Nickel were thrilled to be out there.
We got this idea a year ago because we had some seniors that were heavily involved in FFA and our Unified program, and we just kind of came up with this idea of like, why not? Let's do some Unified FFA and show sheep.
Unified Sports brings together athletes with and without intellectual disabilities to compete in a sport. While the sports happen during the school year, it leaves summer without the same opportunities. Well, until now.
Yeah, so it totally gives the kids an opportunity to do something completely different. A lot of them out of their wheelhouse, not what they're used to. Being able to have that respect for animals and just learning to be brave and courageous in a new atmosphere.
It's something new, and it wouldn't be possible without Redmond FFA.
It has been so wonderful to be able to get people in our school outside of ag into ag. You know, our whole world is based off of ag. Everything in our grocery store comes from agriculture, and this was just a really great way to get other people involved.
Redmond Unified used the Future Farmers of America's sheep and even practice a week before the event.
I seriously cannot explain like the gratitude of being able to make it happen and to even just be the person with the animal, to see like the spark in their eye, or to see them just like come up and be so excited to hold something that's like not a dog for once. Like, having lambs are seriously the coolest. They are so compatible with people, and it's such a wonderful feeling.
Sometimes they get a little nervous, but we had a practice last week. We joined up with the Redmond FFA, and so they always practice every week. So we brought some kids out and just let them get their hands on an animal and, you know, pet them, and because a lot of them have never been around a lamb before.
And something I noticed too is even when they were scared, they had their partners there, and the partners were constantly reminding them that they were safe and that the sheep or the lamb were just talking and that it wasn't a scary thing, and it really calmed them down.
The partnership with FFA is special, but the relationships Unified has with their athletes is even more meaningful.
Most of our partners have never done this either, so they're just here supporting their, most of them have been partners in our Unified Sports class at Redmond High School, and so they know about this and want to come and support them.
And while the competition is great, the athletes got to experience the fair right after.
The fair was awesome slide and with food.
Unified Sports continues to grow in Central Oregon, and the experience is like no other. With the school season around the corner, the athletes are excited to get back to the other sports they play.
Redmond, was great. Redmond, then play basketball.
And Redmond hopes they can get Bend Unified to join them at the fair next year.
I think there's just a lot of thankfulness, which is wonderful for us to experience too.
Yeah,
the parents are so grateful, so thankful, and just for these opportunities for their own children, but then to see how their own peers are treating their child and actually have authentic relationships with their child is just gives them just so much joy, and they feel super blessed that they're a part of something like that.
Redmond Unified had students that graduated in previous years join them for this event. Pretty cool stuff. Unified Sports is a class at Redmond High School, and the first sport they will play in the fall will be soccer. A local gymnastic gym has been sold, and the owners are quite familiar with the space.
So I've had a daughter who's been on the competitive team here for over 10 years, and Ryan and I who decided to buy the gym from Mohini. We've been going through that process for the last 6 months or so. She's just ready to take on some new challenges.
Silver medalist Mohini Bahardwaj has sold Oregon Olympic athletics to Jennifer High and Ryan Sagmeister. the same thing?
Yeah, so I mean, I think it's one of those, it's a legacy. We honor Mohini and all the contributions she's done to the gymnastics community, and to be able to continue on that tradition and provide this outlet for kids and a new place for them to experience, you know, a place to move their bodies and grow. And whether gymnastics is their passion or just a pathway to other athletic activities, it's a really important thing for the world.
Hai has a background in recreational management, and Sagmeister has been coaching for more than 30 years and at the gym for 7 years.
This is a great place for a kid to come and experience some independence in a safe environment where they get to do things, and the community here is fantastic. We as a family have built lifelong friends. My daughter has lifelong friends, and a lot of that's come from here, and a great work ethic, because it's hard work.
Familiar faces, but a new name, as it will now be called Method Sports Center.
Kind of our logic behind that is method, meaning that there's a reason that we do everything. There's a reason of how we train and how we progress, so that we can keep athletes safe and healthy for the long term, and just being able to contribute to the community that way. Gymnastics is unique in that it hits all the elements of fitness. So whether you become a track star or a volleyball player, coming here and being able to, you know, learn body awareness, strength conditioning, all of that is super important.
Method Sports Center is welcoming all to come and try out gymnastics. I might do it myself. You can even start with a free session.